I need your guidance with Kenmore electric oven troubleshooting.
If you run the self-cleaning cycle, there's a fair chance the control panel will go blank and start beeping when it dies. If power cycling the oven doesn't fix that, replacing the control panel will.
That's expensive.
It makes the effort of scrubbing the oven seem like less hassle, though the broil cycle sometimes bakes the control panel too.
To say an oven cannot get too hot or else it fails is a failure of design.
The Kenmore ovens have issues with broiling and self-cleaning, triggering the electrical or thermal fuses too.
If that happened, I'd know to replace the fuse in the electrical control box and flip the circuit breaker.
Do not forget that the thermal fuse is another thing you may need to replace if the unit runs hot and then stops running at all.
I do not know how to replace the thermal fuse, but I know to replace that if it still won't run after replacing the electrical one.
You can try resetting it by holding down the bake button before you start replacing hardware.
How can I tell if it is a fuse versus a control panel?
A fuse blowing is usually a loud pop, obvious if the glass did not shatter or something fell off the oven. And when a fuse goes, the control panel along with the elements all die.
I've heard it could be wiring.
If you open up the control panel and the wires are fused to the board, the solution will be replacing both the wiring harness and control panel. Unless wires are obviously loose, the solution is usually replacing the control panel.
When a gaming console acts up, the default tech support solution is rebooting it or power cycling it.
Yes, because that fixes a lot of software glitches or hardware errors or forces updates to go into effect.
It sounds like the default solution for a Kenmore oven is replacing the control panel.
There are plenty of hardware solutions too. After all, if it cannot preheat, you should replace the broil element, and if it cannot stay hot or heats unevenly, replace the baking elements.
I know you can check the heating elements for proper resistance with an electrical multimeter.
You really need to replace the oven thermostat or temperature control thermostat that actually connects to the actuator that turns the elements on and off. But that could be to blame if it keeps burning what you only want to bake.